Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to another official I-Novae Studios stream of Infinity Battlescape. We're now in early access on Steam if you've been following our progress. We've been posting weekly updates and regular patches. So I've got Flavian on the stream here with me now.
Yeah, hi
And...
everybody.
Oh! Collision.
Really?
Yeah, somebody just collided with me. Sorry about that. Yeah, so we're just going to go pat through the last couple of patch notes. So there's not going to be a new patch this week, but there will be one next week, right, Flavian?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, cool. So we have, we're currently on version, what is it right now? I think I'm playing with 0.6.5.1, right?
Should be.
That's what I'm playing with right now. And we have patch notes that were posted about 12 days ago on the 18th, or no, sorry, on November 4th, and then also another one here on the 8th. So what are some of the major updates to this patch? Because straight out of the gate, you can see the HUD has been updated, but this isn't going to be the final working version of the HUD.
No, we are still working on the HUD changes. Actually, the new HUD is very much different.
Yeah.
But some of the changes we are not yet convinced. So we are trying to make a draft and to show it to the community. We don't know yet when this will happen. Probably next week or the week after. I'm not sure. Anyway, the point is that we will ask for feedback on the forums first. But so the new HUD will be pretty different. We are going to move into a virtual MFD system. You know, these virtual screens that will be displayed at the corner of the screen. And for each MFD, you will have an MFD on the top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, and so on and so on. And you can select in each MFD what kind of information you want. For example, on the top right MFD, by default, you would see the information about your target, your selected target. On the top left, you could have information about your own ship, like the hull status, the shield status, or some other information. You could press a key or enter interactive mode, let's say with enter, and you click on the MFD, let's say on the top left, and then it will cycle through the different MFD screens. And so on the top left MFD, you could get, for example, the weapon status. Yes. So that's a bit the idea with the new HUD. And we're also redesigning the center of the HUD, like really the, you know, but at the moment we have these curved bars. So in patch 0651, we were trying to streamline a little bit the bars, you know, to make them a bit thinner, to have some transparency, to remove some of the icons or text.
Yep.
But actually in the new concept we have for the HUD, we are no longer really using curved bars like that. So it's going to be more like a modern aircraft, which is more text-based. But you will see when we have some drafts to show to the community.
Yeah, and we'll be posting those on the forums, right? To go through and
yeah, probably next week.
Yeah. Let's see what else we have here. That was like, that's the front and center most obvious thing that we're working on right now. What else have you been working on? Because you've been working on
well, if we start from if we start from the patch 2 weeks ago, was actually a pretty big patch because architecturally we redesigned a bit the input system, you know, with all the control schemes and so on. And previously, where you were pressing the F4 key to cycle through the control scheme. The problem with that is that every time you were dying in a ship, let's say you were playing in a direct mode, every time you were dying in your interceptor, it was defaulting back to the virtual navigation cursor. And so every time you died, you had to recycle manually to the control scheme you wanted. So we got rid of that. And now you can go into the options menu in the controls. And for every single ship, you can select your default control scheme. And this will stay, will be properly saved and reused every time you die.
I'm just going to open that up because you said for every single ship you have a set of controls here, right?
Yes.
So let's have a look. I haven't opened this menu in a while. I have to admit that. Let's see here. Audio. A lot of audio settings are still here now. More control over that. That was a while ago, though. Let's see.
So you go in the controls menu and you scroll down.
Yep. Oh, nice. There we
And
go.
you will see all the ships. And for every single ship, you can cycle through the control schemes.
Oh, nice. Okay, so virtual cursor is the one I'm using right now. Direct
Yeah, so the
mode.
virtual cursor is basically you have this little cursor on screen, and depending on the distance to the center of the screen, it determines your rotation angle and the target speed.
Yeah, yeah. And then direct mode is great for HODA setups, just direct input.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Well,
more like a personal taste. You don't really
Hmm.
have to switch to direct mode anymore.
Yeah.
It was useful before because we had different events. Like we had a group of controls for direct mode, and we had a group of controls for virtual navigation. And people were confused by that. Because the very first group that was displayed, with events such as ship yaw and ship pitch, was only applying in direct mode. But direct mode is not the default when you are starting the game.
Right.
And so people were assigning their events to ship yaw and ship pitch, as the name is saying. And then it was not working. Like, it had no result in game.
Yeah, and then I mean,
That actually wasn't a bug, it was correct.
and
It's
then
simply that the interface was not clear enough about how it was working. So we revamped completely all of that. We unified all the control schemes with all the events. You will see now if you go into the key bindings.
yep, I've got that one open now.
Have a better name. They have tooltips. If you move the mouse around the name of an event, you should have a little tooltip help.
Yeah.
Another thing is that there is a little bar which is showing. So when you press a key, when you have a joystick or something, I don't know if you can press one of the keys, like the fire button, for example. You will see a little bar just right below the name of the event, and that shows the current value for the event.
Let's see if I can find that. I also have the. I currently have two keybinds set to the same thing right now, so it's giving the error conflict, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, conflict error. If I do this as well, it'll tell you what it's conflicting with. So this should make the process of setting up. Yeah, just right click to clear.
Yeah,
oh, that's nice.
A lot better.
Yeah, and then the axis inversion is much more much clearer now too. It's just right here instead of over on the other side. So a little bit more user-friendly interface stuff going on. Yeah, I haven't really dug into this yet because I'm still just using keyboard and mouse.
So did you see the little bar I was speaking of?
Down at the bottom of the screen? Or no?
No, under the event. Like you have an event, whatever event it is, you just press the key associated with it.
Let's see. Fire for ship. Whoa, I just died. Let's see. Oh, that's harder to read. No, why is this? Next event? Oh, there it is. Yeah, no, I see it now. Primary, secondary fire, launch missile.
Yep.
Chaff. Oh, nice. Launch
so that's
mine.
very nice because when you have a joystick axis assigned to it, you can see the current value.
Oh, right. Yes, you did show that. Doesn't do it with the mouse, but...
so another thing I did here, we have a specific group now for the capital ships.
Well, let me jump back into there in just a second. I'm going to spawn over on Semno's Ankylobase. There we go. Oh, that's lovely. Just a second while the terrain loads in. Oops. That's okay. There's Aristhea. Looks like Sirake. That might be Cinder, actually. And that might be... that one's over there is probably Sirake. Let me actually see. Yeah, there's Sirake, there's Cinder, Aristhea, Gallia. Kind of nice, you can see them all from this vantage point. Alright, so I'm going to open up the menu again here. And go back to the keybinds. And then you can actually... you said there's a different... yeah, there you go. Capship flight. Here.
Yeah, so that's a new group. So now you can bind different events for that different key.
So you can have your
The previous version, it was a little bit hard-coded, you know. We had this control key, which was used as an alternate. So when you wanted to strafe in a capital ship, you were pressing Control plus, I don't know, Control plus D. You were strafing on the right.
Oh,
So that
right.
was the way it was working before. But now, if you don't want to use Control plus D, you can assign your own key. You could assign a combination of keys if you want.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more flexible now.
See what else
We updated also the presets to work better with capital ships, especially the Xbox controllers. So now the game should be fully playable.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that at some point with a controller input for cap ships. Because it was it wasn't unplayable before. You just couldn't really play it very easily in the cap ship mode.
Yeah, there is still one issue with the controllers, which is when you are in menus, you cannot select any button. Like you can move the cursor, but you cannot click on a button. So the game itself is fully playable, but as soon as you get into a menu, you cannot click on anything. You have to use the mouse for that. But we will fix that at some point.
Yeah. All right. I don't know if there's much else to go over here. There might be. I mean, there's lots of small things. I've got a link in the description.
Yeah, there is a lot of little bug fixes,
Yeah.
some more balance changes. So right now, so I was mentioning that on Discord a couple of minutes ago, but I was working this week, and that's the reason there is no patch this week for support for Tobii Eye Tracker, which is a company which is doing something similar to track IR, except it uses eye, the gaze, the location of the gaze on screen, in order to track the head movements. And we ran into a little bit of calibration issues. So I've been working with their developers to figure that out. And other than that, this week I'm working on the anti-missile laser countermeasures.
Oh right, yeah, that was a big
So
one.
these will be, these will be little turrets which are on capital ships. I think they will be available on the Corvette also. Not decided yet, but I think we will try to put them on the Corvette also. And basically, these are little turrets, and they will generate a laser, which is accumulating damage or heat. We haven't really decided on that yet. On missiles, and after a certain amount of damage, the missile will explode. So when I say missile, of course, it's also torpedoes and mines.
Right. Yeah, mines might need a buff after this. Maybe.
Everything has to be rebalanced.
yeah, it's gonna have a profound impact on all the ordnance.
So I think the version right after we publish that is going to be unbalanced, and the patch after that we will do another balance patch.
Okay.
We also need to review a little bit the missiles. So I don't mean the missiles on interceptor, because these I think are pretty fine, but the missiles, you know, that you can launch on capital ships. Because at the moment, these missile launchers are exactly the same ones than on the interceptor. In theory, it was just a placeholder, because the real idea is that there would be two different kinds of missiles: the light missiles on interceptors, and then the heavy missiles, which are on capital ships. And the heavy missiles cause more damage, but are also slower. And so they will be used primarily against other capital ships. Now you can still fire them on an interceptor, but the interceptor can dodge it very easily. So it's a bit the idea. And of course, we can only do that once we have the anti-missile laser countermeasures, because everything is going to be balanced against each other.
Yeah, and also somebody asking about money, giving some kind of reward to Corvette pilots for repairing and rearming. I don't think that's in yet, is it?
No, it's not, but it's in the plan. Yeah. I think it will come afterward, because we need to revamp the system first. So right now we have a scoring system. Well, we don't have a scoring system. We have credit reward system. So you kill ships, you get a little bit of credit rewards. You do some other things, you get, let's say you destroy a turret on a capital ship, you get a little bit of credit rewards. So all of that, we want to get away from the direct credit rewards. Instead, you will get some points. So this will be part of a score pool, and you are going to gain a score as you do stuff. You kill other ships, you kill turrets, you repair another ship in a corvette. Your score will increase, and when you die or something bad is happening, your score will decrease. And then all these scores are going to be taken into account, when the AI commander is splitting the credits and distributing the credits every few minutes to all the players. And the player with the higher score are going to receive more credits, while the player with the lower score are only going to receive the base amount of credits. So it's a bit the idea with the score system.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. And,
so we will go from an active credit reward system to something that is more passive.
Yeah. Which it'll hopefully balance credits across everyone a little bit more.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, we got a good number of people in game right now, which is nice. Yeah. If anybody watching on stream right now, we have a community Discord where we used to be fairly active, but since we're kind of back in the development cycle of things and everybody's back to their regular routines, mostly, we haven't been able to be as active and engaging with the community. But we're gonna try to maintain our open development. So regular updates, we let you guys know what's going on, interact with the community directly whenever we can, and yeah, lots of conversations, just candid conversations like this too. So yeah, so far it's been really positive. We haven't had any real negative interactions with anyone yet, so we'll probably keep doing that for quite a while. And I think if that's probably everything here, because we got obviously we have the roadmap on the Steam page if you want to check out see what our long-term goals are.
Yeah, I only mentioned the immediate roadmap because we still have other things we want to do. We have to work on the subsystems targeting system also, which I think is going to come before the end of the month. We have the ship upgrades, which is also coming in theory pretty soon. Ideally, we want to do it somehow before mid-December. And we have the persistent progression system, unlocking stuff and having skins and other things like that. I think that one will be after Christmas, to be honest.
Oh, I died again.
And there is also a number of iterative improvements we still need to do. The star map is still in a rough spot. We still need to make it interactive. You should be able to click on the star map, to click on the icon so that you can select them, to show more relevant information on the star map, like where the battles are happening, where the hotspots are happening, where the objectives for the missions are, and so on and so on.
Yeah, so lots
and,
of...
hopefully, next year we will also work on the mission system to add some variety to the mission.
Oh, we've got people asking what the Discord link is. If somebody from the community wants to drop the link into the YouTube chat, that would be most appreciated. Yeah, so community isn't as active as it was, but every time there's a patch or an update, we do community events on a bi-weekly basis right now. So we post our announcements there, as well as on some of our other social feeds. But I think that sounds like a pretty good update on everything that we've been doing. It's about 20 minutes of conversation here. I think we can call that good enough. Are you going to be staying in game for a little bit, or are you going to be you got some work to do?
No, I have some work to do, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I'm still playing the game every once in a while.
Yeah. I haven't been able to get it in quite as much as I did before, but yeah, same thing. I'd like to... Oh. I'm in the middle of a dogfight now, trying to talk. It's not working very well.
Okay.
Oh, am I gonna get him? Oh, he's gonna get me. Oh, he's down. Nice. Somebody else got him. Oh, I have 2 wingmen here. Alright, perfect. I'm going to jump into the general community Discord, and I will let you leave now then.
Okay.
The rest of the stream is just going to be a compilation of gameplay. We're going to be working together as a squadron, moving around. Probably do more PvP focus if we can. Less focus on just ending the game. But thanks for joining us today, Flavian. It's great,
Okay, yeah.
great to hear
Have fun.
updates from you. Right, cheers.
Yeah, I see you.
Oh, is everybody on Havoc?
It's him jamming me. That's fun.
Hello, everyone. You're now in the on the stream. Everyone can hear you.
Nice.
Yeah,
Are you
Hello.
all? You're not all on Havoc, are you? I see you all in the Havoc chat.
I believe.
Yeah, but the team's in balance. Looking at the team page.
Yeah, the team page looks good.
Yeah, well.
Oh my god, this.
Are online, we are there.
so you want
Matt,
to
how are you keeping
be
up
on
with
Havoc for once, Hutch?
I don't know. I could join Havoc, although I've played Havoc the last few times. I think I might want to jump back to Scoria, my red team.
Your choice. I'm here,
Yeah.
or I'm on the other side.
Are you on the other side right now?
Record.
Consor?
No, I'm on Havoc on side, but I will record the other side.
Okay.
For
No, that sounds
I'll
good.
give you a little incentive
Future
to switch.
experimentations.
So if we want to be more PvP focused, do we want to coordinate attacks, or how should we do this?
We should definitely do that.
Yeah,
One
'cause if
leader?
we want to, yeah,
Team
one
leader?
leaders. So
Just-
if you guys want to Havoc, you guys should probably get a player commander, and then organize yourselves, and then Scoria will organize ourselves over here, and
Maybe we want
split.
to grab Thalis right now.
Let's see what's going on here as well. We can just type in general where we're headed. You guys want to get some PvP action happening, so squad on squad. So I'm gonna stay
I
in
can
the
scream at
intercept.
people if you want me to.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. Somebody who has a commanding presence would be excellent. Okay, I'm gonna jump into the Scoria channel. So anybody else that's on Scoria. Oh, actually, I guess there's a couple people that are down there already. But if anybody else here is in Scoria. Or no, you are all Havoc, aren't you?
I think so, yeah.
I think I'm more
Correct.
confused than I thought I was.
Well, we're out. Wait, we're outnumbered. There's.
Yeah, there's a
Are we?
lot of people on Havoc right now, actually, that are in Discord. As
Oh,
well.
yeah, Discord one, yeah. Because in terms of players on the server, it's fairly even.
Yeah.
It's pretty close. Yeah.
Some people
You
who
need
are
to
not-
make a decision now.
Okay, I'm gonna jump.
Side.
I'm jumping down to Scoria. So if you guys want to stay on
Oh,
Havoc,
what the-
that's fine.
Yeah. Well,
Whoever wants to
look, have
join.
fun.
All right.
Whoever wants.
All right. Hi, Scoria.
there.
You're now on the stream. I was in Havoc. I didn't see that there were already people down here. Okay, so we're gonna be kind of moving as a squadron. So just everybody form up on my position. I'm currently at Zephyr Station 1. If you're nearby, that's great. We're gonna be prioritizing enemy player targets. Actually, I'm gonna eject right now because my ship is heavily damaged. So I'm not too worried about taking out infrastructure, just get some PvP gameplay going, because there were also some adjustments or changes to the flight model balance in a couple of the recent patches. So the feel of combat should be a little different. Should be improved, but we'll see. So Thalis Station 1. Correction, Zephyr Station 1. I was correct about that previously. There we go. Alright, we have PvP fights incoming, according to Lanzor. Alright, so let's stay here. Zephyr Station 1. I'm just gonna check and see in the lobby chat. Nah, that's not the best way to do it. We'll use in-game communications for this. There we go. And see what makes sense for coordinating with the other team. Alright, so we should do like a full team on full team here. We'll do that first. And let's see, what's a good place to meet? We go to the star map. And
Gallia?
Gallia is perfect, actually.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, Gallia would be perfect. So, setting Gallia as my HUD target. All ships target Gallia. Prepare to travel on mark. There should be Yurkin Station there. Alright, all ships, let's head towards Gallia. Meet you there. I think it's an enemy station? No, is it? Yeah, it is. Yurkin Station is an enemy station, but we'll head there. To that location.
Let's like meet up on like the exact opposite side of the enemy station, maybe.
Well, Gallia is an asteroid.
Yeah,
It's
Gallia.
like the dark side of Gallia.
Gallia is the mini moon of Wreath Prime.
Yeah, it's a captured asteroid moon.
Kind of a mini moon. Alright, engaging warp. Warp free. Okay, what's our fleet composition right now, actually? Our squad composition? I've got 4 people in Discord right now on this team.
I am in a Corvette.
Alright, nice.
I'm in a bomber.
Okay, and we have Chi as well. He's probably in an interceptor. Yes, he is. Okay. Okay, warping to Gallia. It's a bit of a trip for us. It'd be nice to have another station at Gallia, actually, and Allied. Although for a gameplay like this, it'd be nice to have maybe just have a small system with 2 spawns. Well, you don't get the same broader range of environments, though. Alright, looks like the enemy team is now there at Yurkin Station, so let's put ourselves between Gallia and Yurkin Station and rally there. Is everyone still in warp, or have you guys already dropped out?
I am still in warp, going really slow. Second position.
Okay. Okay, Pen,
I
I'm...
think she already dropped.
Yeah, it looks like Chi's already engaged in combat over there. Okay, Pen, I'm headed to your position now.
Yeah, so...
Where we headed?
Yurkin Station is orbiting Gallia.
I'm gonna drop out 100 kilometers away from Chi's location, in between Yurkin and 100-ish.
Yeah, we don't want to be too close to the battle, so, and the other thing too is this is an enemy station, so if we get too close to that station, it's going to be, the turrets are going to be hitting us. It looks like Chi might be headed back out towards us. He's definitely still in warp, though. Okay, we can get closer to Yurkin Station. Go to within a 40-kilometer range.
Alright.
Currently at 80. 5 enemy targets. Oh, I currently dropped out at 65 kilometers. It's slowing to all stop. Forming up on your position, Pen. Setting speed to 2.
Seems they're all interceptors.
Yeah, we've got 5 interceptors.
So that means we want to hang around Penn.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
so his guns can do good work.
Yeah, we'll keep them alive as well.
Only up close.
They might be hanging back deliberately, though. Nope, okay, incoming targets.
Incoming threat.
Alright.
Should I warp jump?
Incoming threat.
Hold the warp gem. They were within 10 kilometers. Okay, pop jam. Okay, targeting Lomzor.
Engaging target.
Fell into our trap.
Alright, he's turning around. Okay,
Alright. Rebel Ben is coming in.
targeting Rebel Ben.
And Mad Monty is attempting to flank us.
Yeah, multiple targets have warped in.
Multiple flanks.
Keep an eye on your 6. Gonna be warping in.
Yep, I'm already dead.
Yeah, I think they focused you down pretty well.
Oh no. Yeah, we lost our... Oh wow.
They might have a few more ships than we do.
I think they do, yeah.
They might. I'm not sure. Because I'm not the best at
Switching
counting.
target to Lomzor.
Yes. I'll also see if I can get Lomzor, because if at least 2 of us go after one person, it's likely one of us will get a good angle
Yeah,
or something.
let's take him.
Oh, no,
Okay,
we
I have to
can-
abandon. I have Stroff on my 6.
Oh, I've been rammed by Lomzor, but I was in a bomber, so I fared way better than you.
Okay,
Stroff is low.
I have 5 targets, like, pointed at me. Yeah. Okay, I gotta set my reverse flight. Reverse throttle. Oh, that's the wrong key. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm down.
They figured out they can run away from me if I try to fight them in a bomber.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's not going well.
respawn and get back to that position ASAP.
Where
Oh,
did our ships go?
we have a station nearby, Thalis station at Wreath Prime, so we can just spawn there.
Yeah, but this still takes quite some time to get here.
There it is.
Alright, I'm now being bombarded by missiles. Up.
Speed. Like, travel time might be around 40 seconds from the nearby station. So for them, it's just like no time at all, but because they're just spawning at the location.
Alright, I was able to kill
GG.
Rebel with the help of one wingman. Thank you.
I was about to get into within 4k of him. You gotta take Lonsor out, right?
Yeah, let's target Lomzor.
Yeah,
Coordinate
Lomzor,
attack.
because
Engaging target. Attack target.
he was about he's about half whole health, but he got his shield back.
Looks like he might be. Yeah, I see that. He's in warp.
He's warping out.
Yeah, he's warping back
Okay.
for repairs. Switching target to Raymond Day.
Alright,
He's
I will
also
do
in
the
warp.
same.
We don't have a warp jam anymore, do we?
No, we don't.
No.
So Raymond is warping back. And I think Mad Monty. I want to drop down and see if he's in warp. But it's looking like he is also in warp. It looks like they've all decided to retreat at the same time.
Okay, Mad Monty is out of warp targeting.
Okay, I will drop down and... Oh, I touched him.
Looks like he's running out too. Okay, let's reform up. All ships form up on my position.
Form up on me.
I'm gonna bring my speed down to 3. It doesn't. No targets in range. Yeah, yeah. I think Havoc won that first round.
Yeah, I
That's
lived.
for sure. Let's actually go down to the surface of Gallia as well. Alright, I'm gonna turn around, head straight to Gallia. Give them some obstacles to deal with. It's tiny moon.
It's a moonlit.
The wee one. Oh. Whoa. Yeah, there's no atmosphere to slow you down on Gallia, so... Oh, just keep in mind, oh no, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm good.
Because of the inherent warp velocity.
Yeah, I'm not used to that.
It
It used to drop out of warp and it would just stop your ship right where you dropped out of warp, but now when you drop out of warp, you kind of inherit the velocity that you had when you entered the warp drive. I'm actually getting some performance hit down here. Oh, that's too bad.
I'm still above 60, so...
I have a new PC en route, so we'll see how that goes in the future.
Investigate the texture. Yeah, that's pretty moony. Oh, that might be a nickel deposit if I was playing Space Engineers, right? Yeah.
Okay, let's all form up here.
Form up on me.
Yeah, Gallia's terrain's pretty cool.
Form up on me.
Oh, slightly touched you, Pen. Oh, come on. There we go, it's all fine.
Without consent against.
Okay, we have a bomber. Let's keep gunmen alive as well. You can use your torps on for larger splash damage.
If it works.
Potentially.
I'd say anything smaller than the cruiser would be sheer luck and coincidence hitting it, but...
Okay, incoming targets. They're starting to spread. So they're probably headed out. Yeah, we have incoming target, Lomzor.
Incoming threat.
Yeah.
Okay, now within radar range. Oh, he's actually quite a ways out there. I wonder... No, we're on their sensors. Oh no, I'm not detected right now. Oh, they're all headed into Gallia, the wrong location. They all just die? No.
No.
They all just die. That's not a thing.
Not all of them would die.
Okay, I'm gonna increasing speed. Let's head over the horizon. Yeah, we're all out of sensor range.
Oh,
Come
they
at
want
us
us to
down
go
here.
to them.
Oh, we are.
Oh.
Sneaky, sneak. Alright, all lights off.
The kill on straw.
Lights
Straw.
off. Set overcharge to off. So let's limit our range, detection range. So lights off, overcharge off. Let's head over the horizon. That's where they're heading. Rebel Ben looks like he might be headed over in that direction.
I'm guessing no use of boosting.
No boost. Actually, no, sorry. Boost won't adjust your detection range. Oh. Gallia loads a little weirdly as well because it's so small. You can see this here. There's a lot of popping on this little moonlet.
Okay. It popped to a worse texture before it popped to the better texture.
Yeah. It's a much smaller planetoid, so it does some weird things. If I turn on my scanner, I'm probably gonna light up. Yeah, there we go. But
you can find them.
Turning into a game of cat and mouse here. I wonder if they're powered down as well. That's possible. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna set this again. Turn my scanner back on.
Oh, I see one traveling. Went to about our left from your perspective.
Okay, I'm gonna turn.
So I would say about change your heading to the left by about 30 degrees.
Affirmative.
Basically, in that valley over there was where it looked like he was heading.
Tracking
Tree
in.
was too big.
Yeah, it's hard to gauge distance, but no, that is interesting that we can't actually. You know what? I wonder if they're probably just watching the stream. They can figure out where we are.
They can screen look.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at some of the comments. One of the comments here in the chat. Looking forward to having some form of persistence in the game. Yeah, definitely. Especially when it comes to like customizing ships and weapon loadouts and that kind of stuff. Oh, let's actually check the star map here. I don't think so. I don't think they're on the star map because they're not within detection range.
I see. Yeah, dead Rebel Den. He's the only one I see, but and he just popped off.
Yeah. There's Yurkin Station. If we check Gallia, we can actually see our current positions. Oh. No, we can't. That's interesting. Gallia isn't represented.
We're so stealthy.
That is interesting. No, Gallia isn't represented properly. Let Flavia know about that.
Contact in front.
Yeah,
affirmative.
multiple
Multiple contacts. They just popped up. Or it looks like they did. Now they disappeared again.
I only was able to see one contact for a split second.
Yeah, they all kind of flashed into view.
So I guess they all engage their scanners. We could do that too.
Okay, let's all turn scanners on.
165.
Okay, and scanners off. Okay, let's just float to the horizon. There's a slight little dip in the horizon directly ahead of me. And all ships power off. Yeah, okay, I just got target in range. Okay, Stroff. Target is... My HUD is off, so it's hard to see. 22 kilometers away. Keep in mind, Gallia's gravity is actually pulling us down slightly.
Yeah, that's what it says. I might have to power up to adjust soon.
Yeah, same here. Okay, let's power up in 10 seconds. 5.
I needed to.
Let's hang on a second. 3, 2, 1. Power on. Select nearest target. Straw 50 kilometers. Okay, multiple targets. Setting speed to 4. Let's get speed down to 4. Hug the terrain. Keep nice low speed here. Okay. Okay, Pen, you're about 6 clicks off my nose. Okay.
I'm not engaging.
No, I'm just speeding up a little bit. Get a little bit lower to the terrain here. Okay, closest target is Raymond Day, 30 kilometers. Okay, picking up speed.
I think it's a trap.
Yeah, it looks like it might be. Okay, ignore Raymond Day. Let's fire some missiles. I'm gonna target Lomzor.
I can launch a torpedo towards one of them. Because I can get a lock from 32 kilometers. I can just launch a torpedo at one of them.
Yeah, fire torp into the cluster.
Alright. I fired it at Mad Monty specifically.
Okay. Okay, we're about to enter missile lock range. So hug the terrain. Okay, we are in missile lock range. Keep nice and low on the terrain here. There's a mountain actually between us and them right now. Yeah, they're firing missiles.
Looks like they fired a missile to intercept the torpedo.
Oh, torpedo didn't hit?
They
Okay.
intercepted the torpedo.
Okay, fire another torpedo. All interceptors fire missiles as well. They have more to think about. One away at Stroff. One away at Panic Ash.
Any point in doing that? They're just gonna...
Just to harass a little bit. Right within range, 16 kilometers.
Raymond Day is active.
Primitive.
I destroyed a target with a torpedo. Red. Rebel Ben was killed.
Nice. Okay. Incoming missiles.
I'm
Okay,
going to
within
fire.
close range now.
No, it looks like there's no
Prioritizing Lomzor as target. Okay, they're moving down the canyon. Targeting Mad Monty. I'm out of missiles now, so it's all...
Okay.
It's like Mad Monty's trying to catch up with them.
I'm being targeted by 2. 3. I got 3 targets for me.
I have Lumsar incoming at my position. Alright, I want to be engaging Lumsar in a fight.
Okay, Mad Monty down. Our first kill of the day. Alright, that's targeting Lomzor.
Yes, he is doing another strafing run on me.
Yeah, he's probably going to be flying mostly unlocked.
Alright, I touched him twice. I now have 2 other targets on me.
Okay, I see that Panic Ash and Raymond Day.
Yes.
Ah, Stroff is a laser aim.
Okay, landed some hits on Lomzor.
Alright.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
going back and forth.
Now they got me. I had Stroff and Raymond on me.
Okay, Lomzor's on my 6. Switching to reverse flight.
Okay, yeah, Thalis is
Still got 2 on me.
okay, where should I
And
go?
2
Because I
are
just
not much.
respawned.
Yeah, there goes another one.
4 on Hutch.
Okay, Lomzor's shields are low. Got multiple targets on me. Ooh, taking heavy hits. I'm down. What else are we still have in the fight? We have a few people.
Looks like I got one with a torp.
Is this a fun game? Asks Blank. No, I enjoy myself when I play it. Yes.
Yeah, I found it quite fun.
Yeah.
I'm using a bomber to fight interceptors, and I at least took one person with me.
Oh, and you're surviving it, yeah.
It was all well. It was fine when we winning Lumsor. It was not fine when Raymond and Stroff both joined us. Then it was suddenly very much not fine.
Yeah. It's harder to stay in close proximity to allies as well, I find. It's a real challenge. You end up drifting so quickly. And the distances involved, yeah.
Also, the main issue is I really like flying without the fly assist, which means I don't have the formations available most of the time unless I want to turn it on, but then I'll forget to turn it off for combat because I'm just so used to not having flight assist.
Yeah, there's a suggestion here for team rebalancing. We might want to consider that. I don't know who our top pilots are.
Chi, who is not here.
Oh, where is Chi? Yeah.
Oh, that would help.
Yep. Where is Chi? Oh. I wonder if he's streaming right now too. He's probably up attacking a base. Maybe? I don't know. He's not in the...
He's been winning. He treated our engagement as a distraction while he does the real work.
Yeah.
That's what's been happening.
That's what's happening. It's all strategy.
Yes, it's like, oh yeah, we're definitely have all our people here who are good fighting you. Yes. Would we tell a lie?
All right, let's head back to Yurkin Station. Oh, that's cool. He is steaming.
He is steaming.
All right, Yurkin Station is in my sights here. Okay, let's head back to Yurkin Station. I'm gonna put myself around 100 kilometers from Yurkin.
Gotcha.
Be a little bit smarter with my approach here. Yeah, I'm in detection range. Oh wow, no, I'm actually like 20 kilometers from Yurkin. 10 kilometers from Yurkin. Wow, that was not
Oh, I guess we're
intentional.
going in.
Oh, I'm not slowing down either. Alright, well, I'm 6 kilometers from Yurkin Station, so may as well join me now.
Engaging target.
Targeting Stroff.
I will try to assist you because I'm a bomber, therefore a big, juicy target.
Whoa. That's better right there. Sirius down, targeting Stroff.
Ah,
Okay.
Stroff fell for the big, juicy bomber.
Nice.
Mwahaha!
Target down.
That was like
Okay.
a 5v1 though.
Yeah, that was kind of
Right.
unfair. Alright,
Corvette,
let's
I'm
go to a
gonna
new
try
rally
to
point. I'm gonna
pull him
choose
up on
a new
Alright, there we
rally
go.
point here. Let's see.
I'm getting hit by some point defense. Oh, it's an auto turret. Okay. Bad auto turret. Stop shooting. There we go. Oh, someone bombed their spawns?
Oh yeah, somebody took out their spawns.
They have one Corvette spawn. That's why Sirius spawned in a Corvette. Because that's all they can spawn here.
Oh, that's true. That makes sense.
Right. I'm gonna give him a present of a torpedo. So I would say don't go within maybe 300 meters of him, in case the torpedo actually proximity detonates.
Okay, so we do our next battle at Ankylo Base on Semnoz. The other team can see it, so we can rally. They can rally there,
Okay.
and we can spawn at Ankylo Base on Semnoz. I'm gonna spawn an interceptor. If you want to spawn a bomber, that's cool, but we should probably get Corvette support as well this time. So Ankylo Base is quite lovely. That's why I chose it.
Okay,
But,
I'm going to get Panic Ash who's on you.
Also get some atmospheric combat. Tubes and wraps.
Okay, I was able to hold it steady and get him.
Those faces. Okay, moving to 100 kilometers from Ankylo Base. Oh, Stroff is on radar, on sensors.
Okay, I'm going to form back up now.
Okay, dropping out 50. Oh, wow. Okay, dropping out a warp right here. Okay, Stroff is over the horizon.
I could increase my altitude and warp jump. I need reinforcements.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Want to keep the warp jam capability. Okay, yeah. So form up on me. Stroff is still 30 kilometers away, so let's just hang behind this rise here. Put him below the horizon, and then holding. Okay, it looks like Lomzor. Alright, squad, form up. Ankelo base. Semnos, you guys are flying en route or are you respawning?
I'm almost there.
We have 3 enemy targets over the horizon. Whoa. Hello. Okay, lights off. Actually, I think if we power off, what's our range? Detection range drops to 5 kilometers. So we just flicked off their radar. And back on. Only downside is that we fall. Okay, I'm gonna move forward to that rise, and then power off and sit on the hill here. I want to keep them in line of sight though. 30 kilometers from our current position. Ah, there's a carrier. Nice. Okay, so we aren't going to engage the carrier. There's a carrier on the horizon. Hopefully he doesn't die.
Looks like he's gonna crash.
It looks like he might, yeah.
He might already be so low in the atmosphere he doesn't have enough engine power to escape anymore.
Yeah. Alright, it looks like we have how many people now? 3 of us here? We need, oh no, 4 of us. 5 of us. Alright, perfect. Okay, we have 2 corvettes, a bomber, and 2 interceptors. That should be okay. We're not really going to be able to take on the, uh-oh. Looks like Rebel Ben is jumping the gun here. Are they attacking each other over there?
They're having infighting. It's a rebellion. Did you not want to make a Corvette sandwich? A double dunker?
Don't want to risk any damage here right now.
Well, if we do get damage, the Corvette's just heal it.
Yeah, it looks like Rebel Ben and Felipe are engaged in upper atmo. No, Rebel Ben is headed back to them. Alright.
Actually, I think Stevie has stabilized in the atmosphere.
Okay, they have a spawn point then, so let's move away from that. Okay, all ships power up. Let's get to a 1 kilometer altitude. Just put the sun just over the horizon there. Oh, easy now.
Arkin is following me.
The Corvettes are meat
I'm in
shielding you.
control. I'm in control of his ship.
Alright, let's make sure that we're using a free flight mode. Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, okay, that was too much. We're having friction on the Corvettes. We have one person coming in behind us.
Incoming target. We got Rebel Ben. He just did a fly past.
Yeah, I think a auto turret went off.
Yeah, it did. Alright, set speed 2, 3. Start moving towards the horizon. Okay, slowing down, slowing down. Over the top here. Let's hug the terrain and move down and to the left.
So treetop level.
Okay, he's in warp, isn't he?
Yes.
Pop jam. 1 jam.
Popping my jam.
Okay, he's out. He's 10 kilometers, so he's out of the fight for a few
Looks like
seconds.
he's still in warp.
20
Or
kilometer
he came
range.
in at a
So.
ridiculously high warp speed, and he can't slow down, and he's about to crash.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. Interrupt warp as they approach.
If you know somebody went in really quick,
Warp speed.
and you hit
Sorry,
them out.
speed is set to 3. All right, it's on. 30 kilometer range. Speed is still set to 3. Just watching that radar there.
I'll pop my jam if anyone comes close.
Okay, let's fire a torp into the cluster. Ignore the carrier though.
Okay, Lomzor is in a destroyer, so I'm gonna use him as the target.
Oh, is he? Okay, yeah, he leaves Lomzor as the target then. Okay,
So
looks like
there
they're
is a torpedo
looks like
centered on
they're
Lomzor.
forming up on Lomzor's position. Okay, slowing myself down then. Okay, incoming missiles.
Attack target.
Miss torpedo was intercepted.
Torpedo down. Okay, let's avoid Lomzor.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch back up to your position because I fell behind.
Okay, Lomzor's headed straight for me. We have Panic Ash Ash. Fire torps at Panic Ash Ash. Lomzor is about to be within weapons range. Or effective weapons range. Okay, targeting Panic Ash Ash with missiles.
I don't know where that torpedo's going. But I did launch it towards Panic Ash. Yeah. That torpedo was defective, I believe. I'm launching a second torpedo.
Targeting Panic Ash Ash. Firing down.
Stroff is coming in on a flank on my position. Yeah, so Stroff and Raymond Day are both going for Arkandet. I'm gonna attempt to help him.
Okay, I have Rebel Ben on my 6. Moving target. Oh, shoot.
I'll give him something to think about. No, they were able to get him.
He's at 7%.
Alright. I have an idea.
There he goes. Okay,
My
target down.
torpedo's back. I have a brilliant plan. I'm gonna launch a torpedo at him. At close range.
Turn back. Okay, Pan, I'm headed to your position for repair.
Stroll's
That
down.
torpedo successfully hit Stroff and killed him. Okay.
I was
I
shooting
was not
as well.
expecting that.
Okay, we have Pancash Ash. In pursuit of Pen. Doesn't have support. Corvette.
Yep.
Targeting.
Mad Monty, Raymond for day. And we're working together.
Ah, damn. Got me.
Oops. Oh, it's so much easier to fly faster than I want to. Used to be. Okay, Pan, I'm actually returning back to you for repairs.
Yo, land. I'm gonna warp jump if they follow us.
Yep.
And they're gonna hit the ground. That's my plan.
Okay.
Alright, are we allowed to come back into the battle when we respawn?
I don't know. This is kind of more just trying out a little PvP today, so.
Oh, okay, Stroff already asked what I was thinking.
Okay, I'm on position. Here comes Raymond Day.
Yeah, but I'm not in warp.
No, I think he's in warp.
No, he's not.
He's still gonna have a hard time turning. Yeah. Oh, he did. He hit. He did hit. He hit again. This isn't Space Boy. That's not how that works. Yeah.
Investigating the structural integrity of the base.
It's starting to get
right
some
now.
hits. There we go. Oh, I don't have any. There he is. He's down. Target down.
Who put those mountains there?
It would have to be one of the destroyers.
It's like Felipe is in some trouble over there. Oh man. Yeah. Pancash Ash has respawned. Yeah. Oh, there's multiple enemy targets there. I'm not headed that way now. Oh dear. It's a Lomzor. He's not shooting me though.
Alright, I'll rejoin then. If everyone else has already been doing it.
Yeah, everybody's. I guess everyone on my team is dead. Are you all dead?
Yeah, we're coming back.
Oh dear. No.
I can't get to you quick, but I'll get to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna die pretty quick here, I think. Oh no, my sensors are broken. I'm down. Alright, it was Ankylo base. What can I afford? Oh, I can afford anything I want. I'm gonna go with a bomber.
Anything
Bomber
you
time.
want. Yeah, but the bomber's been fun. The torpedoes can surprise people, but otherwise it's just kind of a nightmare.
Oh wow. I just fired a torpedo at the carrier. See how long it takes. see how long it takes to get there.
They might intercept it.
They might. Oh, that looks
It's
cool.
missiles.
Oh, hang on. Another tooltip. There we go.
Lomzor is at 37%. He just hit the land. because of my torpedo explosion.
Okay, targeting Lomzor.
Nope.
Going on a bombing run. Switching torpedoes, safety lock off. There we go. I think he's running though. Yeah, he is. Why am I not? Come on.
Well, I barely survived Raymond Day.
No, Lonzor's down. But so am I. Yeah, yeah, I got taken out really fast there. That was poor.
So how was that bombing run overall?
The what?
How was the bombing run overall then?
Oh, it was terrible. Terrible. My torp looks like it hit Stevie TC. Hit their carrier.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, he was on 89% shield. And he is now slowly moving away because of that.
I'm gonna fire another one at him.
Stop bothering your spawn!
Is Lomzor still
they don't have to
alive?
fly 5,000 miles.
Yeah, Lomzor's still alive. Okay, I have torps inbound on Lomzor. We're outbound. All I have to get is just one hit on him, though. Yeah, he's climbing. Got him. That worked. Okay, let's turn myself around
almost
here.
got struck. I feel like he took the damage. Just not enough to do.
I think I've died in the mountains like 10 times.
Left about a third health. That ain't half bad. I can live with that.
So bad. I just got taken out. I am the worst bomber pilot, I have to say. I've never really been good with a bomber.
The bomber's
Doesn't
I'm better
work.
with the bomber than I am with the interceptor, I feel like.
Yeah. Actually, it's just
Like, I'm deadlier in the interceptor against other interceptors, but I just feel like I'm better at flying the bomber overall.
Actually. We could do a fleet versus fleet engagement. How are your credits? Because I can spawn a destroyer. Does
I
anybody?
can spawn a cruiser,
Okay.
but I'll be having that go in about 15 minutes because I have an afternoon shift today.
Oh, okay. Let's do let's do destroyers.
So destroyer on destroyer?
Yeah, let's do destroyers, so
That sounds spicy.
yeah. Alright, let's go to the star map and see where we can all spawn, form up, and get a fight going. I'm gonna spawn at Glimmerfall. And spawning a destroyer there. Okay, moving away from the Glimmerfall battle that is actually raging here. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's get out of here. Try to escape without any damage. And again, let's, Yurkin... I think Yurkin's destroyed though, isn't it? That doesn't matter. Gallia. Just keep it in space for these boys.
Alright.
Selecting new target destination.
Alright, headed to Gallia. Well, Yurkin Station, Gallia, but we don't want to be in the battle there. So, let's head to Gallia. I kind of wonder how many ships are going to be on each side here, though.
Yay, my vertical movement. I haven't used a capital ship in so long. It's been like 2 weeks at least. But I just remembered I did get the up and down strafing bound to something, because it's sometimes useful.
Okay, I'm going to put myself between Wreath Prime and Yurkin Station. Actually, no, they're not able to spawn there, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, between Wreath Prime
Well, they're
and
not able to
Gallia.
spawn fighters. I don't know if they still had CV docks, or if that station even comes
No,
with a CV dock.
Yurkin doesn't even have any. Okay, dropping out here. Okay, just form up on my position.
Form up on me.
Oh, and I get formation.
Kind of putting myself between Gallia and Wreath Prime. And orienting myself towards Yurkin. Actually, you know what? Do it in the rings of Sirake. But it's kind of too late for that. Oh, Gallia. Gallia it is. I've already told everyone to meet here, so we'll keep that. For bot teams?
For bot teams?
For both teams. Yeah.
There's bot teams? Been lied to this whole time.
I know what they are by default, really.
Yeah, there is bot wars when no one's on.
Yeah, the AI is always fighting. They never stop.
For anything.
What a life. Okay, my current speed is 2, just oriented directly at Yurkin Station. Oh wow, there's a hotkey now for dropping mines. M. Nice. Be useful. Okay, looks like StevieTC is on the other side of Gallia. So I'm gonna reorient myself here. Setting speed to 4. Just across the warp threshold. I'm gonna warp just to the other side of Gallia from my position. And warping. Setting warp speed to 4. Although Gallia will probably cut that down faster. I don't really want to get too close to the planet for this. Or the moon. Mini moon.
Mini moon. Moonlit.
And dropping out. I'll stop. Where's the enemy fleet, I wonder? Interesting question. Okay, they're missing one person. Looks like we have 2 destroyers. How many? We have 2 destroyers and a corvette. Okay, that'll work. For now. Oh, correction, we have 3 destroyers. Okay. That should be like 6. Make sure all weapon systems that you need are online. Just a reminder.
5. That's not 6.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad. How many do we have? We have 3. Do we have anybody else en route still? Or is that it? Okay, we might have to be smart about this then.
Alright,
Oh,
we
they
need to
hadn't-
make a wall of mines.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's see here. They're probably over by the carrier then. So I'm gonna set speed to 6. I'm headed towards the carrier now. Let's get a broad formation happening. Keep within close range, close enough range for now. If we fire down targets properly and use our mines to kind of zone them, that might be effective. They're going to be doing the same thing, so. Okay, increasing speed to 8. Oh wait, whereabouts are they then? Hahaha, okay. Okay. Rally to within 100 kilometers from Stevie. Turning towards Stevie. Engaging warp. Alright, there they are. There's Lomzor. Hey, space. Space is big. And warping out.
In space. Nah.
Okay.
It's closer than what I was. So we will redo this.
Okay, form up on me. Setting speed to 2.
And that's a lot better.
I'm gonna try not to scatter. Get into the here. Oh, it looks like they're actually rallying at their carrier, which is fine. Oh no. Looked like you might collide. Okay, so they definitely do have 5. There's a 5th one trailing in. Okay, we have 5 targets. We actually have advantage here technically from above, so well, as we move towards targets, we'll be within mining range. But let's hold our mines until we're closer to the target so they can't lock and fire them down. But if they do start I don't know, do you want to do a 5v3?
3v3. Yeah.
Like, I don't really matter too much
Yeah.
to me. And we have the Corvette too.
Yeah. Alright, so now they gotta pick their team. Oh, we can't really swap people, so. Alright. Okay, Stropha's gonna sit out. Okay. Three plus one versus 3+1 sounds good. Alright, speed is set to 2. Stroph is moving away from the group. Get ready to move in. Setting speed to 3. Let's just start getting some acceleration up. Oh man, I can't really see very well with Gallia in the background. It looks like Mad Monty's moving away as well. Okay, so it looks like Rebel Ben... Alright. Okay, sounds good. We have 3 enemy targets, Lomzor, Pankashash, and Rebel Ben.
Forgot to activate my weapons.
Okay, let's do a weapons check. Make sure your weapons are on.
Everything important's on?
Yeah, mines are now able to be fired with M, so keep that in mind. Let's hold mines until we get close. Range to closest target. Okay, they're in formation. Range to closest target is 72.4 kilometers. Setting speed to 5. Speed is now 5. Making sure safety lock is turned on, missile arrays active. Okay, range 70 kilometers. Okay, heading shift. 30 degrees left. And setting speed to 6. Speed is 6. Pen, let's increase our range from each other by about 500 meters. And Crazed Gunman, if you want to take the other, actually drop yourself down. Only ever show them the narrow side of your ship, if you can. Just get a wider formation. Okay. And keep your speed relatively low for this engagement. Alright, 50 kilometer range. Overcharging engines. Setting speed to 8. Closest target is Rebel Ben, 30 kilometers. Direction, Pankash, 18 kilometers. Dropping speed to 2. Okay, they were in warp. Okay, they're all within range. Targeting Lomzor. All ships drop mines. Targeting Rebel Ben.
I'm trying to get out of your way. It's firing.
Oh, it's okay.
real
You're
quick.
good. Drop mines. All ships drop mines.
I'm being targeted.
Okay, affirmative. Targeting Pancash. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. Dropping speed down low. Oh, this should be interesting. Just dropped a mine on it. Nice. That actually hit too. It hit me though. I took heavy damage there. I'm gonna move myself away. Yeah, they think I'm gonna be running. Not today. Targeting Pancash Ash. Moving back to help you guys. Targeting Rebel Ben. Okay, I'm out of mines. Let's get the first kill. Cool.
Rebel Bendin. He's at 50% hull.
Okay. He's moving really slow too. Overcharging weapons. Trying to keep an eye on where those mines are.
Oh, I see the mines.
Okay, he's at 12%. Target down. First kill. Pen, moving to your position for support. We just lost our Corvette. Next target, Raymond Day. I'm gonna take out their Corvette support. Come on.
Okay, Lomzor has jumped out and he has jumped on Pendragger, so you have
Okay,
Lomzor right behind
Corvette
you.
support is down. Targeting Lomzor. Oh,
I
no.
am forming
What's-
back up on Lomzor.
Yeah,
Because I
Pancash
was in
Ash
the
is at
middle.
50%. Flipping about.
Alright, scratch that, I'm
Oh,
going after
wait,
Pen.
he's right there. He just warped in on us.
I'm gonna target his mine.
Yep.
I launched missiles at his mine.
Eight mine down. Targeting Pancash Ash.
Lomzor.
20%.
They're cheating though. They have a bomber.
Do they have a bomber in there? You get hit with torp?
Rebel. Respawn as a bomber and attacked us.
Okay, Pancash Ash is down. And I'm in chase formation on you. We just have
behind us.
Lomzor left. Where's the bomber?
No, Lomzor is behind you.
Oh, shoot, yeah, he is. Right.
Let's try to really hit my last.
Oh no,
Stroff
Stroff!
is
Stroff is in the fight. They don't want to lose. Oh, I see how it is. All right. Hey, we have all three of our.
Where should we go for? Who should we attack?
What's Lomzor at? Lomzor's at 97%. Stroff is at 100.
If we attack Stroff, we might disable his guns. That's
Yeah,
where I'm gonna go.
let's take out Stroff's guns. Take out his mains if you can. Okay, he's warping. Stop that, you. Pen, flip around and head back to where we are. We're moving at maximum speed right now. Let's stop that here. Get our speed down to 6. If you can get back to us, you'll draw them towards us. You've got enough shield. Okay, let's bring your speed down there, Praise Gunman. We'll be a little bit more nimble if we have a lower speed. Why is my formation flight not working properly? Okay. Yeah, okay, turn back and engage Stroff. Lowering my speed significantly. I'm gonna flank.
Okay, that's just.
Okay, took out some of his weapons.
I'm actually running low on ammo on my Mark 6s.
Oh, really? Okay, I just lost a gun.
Yes, I'm almost out. That's why half my guns don't fire anymore.
Out of ammo.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, we
didn't see you there.
That means I get to use the flak.
Oh yeah.
Eat flak. Flak the world.
Flak is actually really harassing, so really frustrating when you get hit with a lot of flak.
I'll get the mine, please, flak. Please, flak, get the mine.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah, nice.
Yes!
Whoa. I've got missiles hitting me from somewhere now, too. Do we still have all 3 destroyers?
Well, I'm near death. Lomzor is following me. Oh.
Yeah, I'm running low on ammo. Am I? No, that was energy. I'm good. It's at 41% now. A lot of flak on target.
Alright, I have now used up every bullet I have for Mark 6s. Oh, there's a mine coming in!
Oh,
Yes!
nice!
Okay, where are you? Relative to us, Pen.
I'm at the asteroid, trying to evade Lomzor.
Okay, because you...
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, well, you're 131 kilometers away. Alright, turning towards your position.
alright, I want to watch you because I haven't gotten his position yet.
And overcharging shields.
Okay, now I see you.
Okay, warping in to assist.
Yeah,
Are you in warp right now?
No.
Okay. You wanna... What's your health? You're at 11%. You wanna kind of turn towards us a bit? Or are you gonna go around that mountain?
I'm gonna use the mountain as cover.
Okay, we're gonna go around the other side of the mountain and
I mean, I'm
warp.
tempted to just to warp.
Yeah, no, let's not do that. Okay, we're gonna go around the mountain the other way. Okay?
Alright, gotcha.
And then meet them on the other side. Actually, let's go over the top. You can.
Alright, I kind of want to get there quick.
Yeah, headed in now. They've got Torps headed in on him now. Yeah, let's
That's not
just get in there.
fair.
What is this? We've had to destroy all of them. Alright, it's a lawless land. These early days.
I am dropping down.
Okay, Lomzor is within 17 kilometers.
He is drifting very quickly.
Yeah, I think he's using, he's got his flight assist off for sure. I think he's running away.
Alright, well, I actually have to get going so that I do not
Yeah.
miss work.
Well, I think that was decisive.
How much hull? I have most of my hull. I ran out of ammo. That was the problem. Alright.
Yeah.
You take care.
So, alright, cheers. Yeah, that was... Hey, that's our first win, too, technically.
Hmm.
Yeah, because we didn't really win the other engagements with the small ships. Okay. Kind of want to get into some... I'm gonna do some PvE. Unless anybody else is interested in some combat. Whoa!
We should switch to PvE.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do PvE and get everybody on one team, maybe? That might be a good idea.
Switch to there.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, you have to save your credits.
Yeah, you don't lose that many right now. Yeah, let's switch
5%.
teams. Oh, they're attacking me. Those. See if I can do this. I think he just killed himself. Yeah, I'm dead now, for sure. Jeez. All right, I'm gonna jump over to Havoc now. See you there. Hello, everyone, on Havoc. I'm joining your team now. I'll let you guys destroy me. You can take the credits. Take the credits. I'm only helping my own team. Okay, I'm down.
Nice.
So I'm gonna switch to Havoc here.
Nice screenshot here.
I'm gonna call it there. But thanks for the game, guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was all right.
I'm
So,
gonna
yeah.
follow.
Is there actually physics on these particles?
What?
Alright, well.
I didn't know.
Which particles?
The explosion particles.
I don't think so.
I think I just saw some bounce off and fly in a different direction. Not sure.
Great.
I don't think
Right,
they have
thanks, everyone.
physics.
Thank you. I'm gonna
See you
say
later on.
All right. Good night.
Bye bye.
good night. Bye bye.
Good night.
All right. Let's see. So who's leader on this team?
Stroff and me.
I guess I was.
Yeah, Stroff was too.
Oh, I guess I spawned a destroyer. Oh, nice.
But feel free to take over.
Well, let's go for some mission engagements and get us into some combat. We can do fleet operations as well. That's probably fine. I just spawned a Gemini station. It looks like there's a little bit of an engagement going on here already. So maybe just defend Gemini station.
Galila was great to fight close to with the terrain.
Yeah, that was interesting. I have some thoughts about how maybe to set up some different game modes and game types, so it doesn't rely on massive battles, just more player skill.
Yeah.
But
You just need objectives close to, like, inside stations and on close to surfaces and such.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
remote locations.
I'd say it felt really cool escorting the destroyer to the base. Trying to get it there while you guys are torpedoing it.
Yeah, was really going down. And that mistake I made. Should have just taken the torpedo hit instead of strafing down.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, I need to dodge the torpedo and then I strafe downwards. And it just pushed me into the ground.
That torpedo, by the way, I should never use.
So what's the target?
I'm currently targeting a mine, actually. There it goes. Got it.
So, I thought we were all heading to Gemini.
Currently at Gemini Station 1 in defense.
Gemini Station 1.
What about just a huge bomber wing?
Oh, a cruiser just jumped on me here. Ooh. Losing weapon systems, but I'm gonna try a little.
Didn't even use the mission screen this whole time.
Incoming mine. Oh, I think my own mine is tracking me. Oops.
It's a motion chip.
The emotion.
You triggered it. It's a motion chip.
I thought that's what you said, yeah. Yeah, it is. It's my own mine. Oh, no. It almost killed me.
So they respond to friendly fire then.
I guess, yeah, they do. Yeah. It's interesting. Okay, I have to eject.
Oh, that's a lot of mines. And
Let's do this
players.
again. I'm gonna go for
Carrier.
I think a friendly destroyer just blocked my torpedo.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome. I just flew through the back of the carrier while it was exploding. And already a mine got knocked me on. Where is it?
Engaging target.
Can't even see it yet. Oh, there's a few mines here.
Targeting SCR Molini. Molini. Turn some music on. I've had the music off this whole time too, actually.
You too. Me too.
Yeah. It actually feels like
I tried to turn.
Sorry, I was just gonna say the PvP, because there was a little bit more like downtime and setup and stuff, was a much slower pace for the stream than it usually is.
Yeah, it's usually more fun if you just, you know, let people respawn and rejoin the fight without grouping up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was a little cheeky there.
Oh, it's kind of fun at the end of the destroyer battle there.
I got right up to 10 and torpedoed him into like 18% health.
That wasn't very nice.
You know, just a little gift.
Yeah, how was the race along the Galena for you?
You were going so fast.
Yeah, you got moving pretty quick there.
It was awesome. I was chasing him, and then I slid past him.
Who could this be?
Did you warp to change your backflip?
Nope.
Corvettes
changed. They changed 700 meters per second in just like 15 seconds for me.
I was going at like a kilometer a second.
There's no atmosphere. It's not convenient. Maybe you just had this much power.
Alright, how many allied ships we have here? All destroyers. We have Pankash Ash, Alonzor.
5, 6, 7 maybe.
Oh, there's quite a few. Alright, let's all choose a target here. And
8.
Requesting assistance.
Buzz.
Negative.
9 people.
Okay, cool. Let's get a mission. Okay, we have multiple attack battles. There's one starting at Thalis Station in 169 seconds. Targeting Thalis Station. It is Thalis Station orbiting Wreath Prime. It's on the far side relative to our current position. I'm going to orient myself towards the system's star. And setting speed to 6. Feed me torpedoes. Alright, Thalis Station. Yeah, other side of Wreath Prime. Oh, there we are. Hello, everyone. This feels more like old times now. Alright, all ships. Warp on mark. 3, 2, 1, warping.
Sorry, Patrick.
I'll add it to my book of grudges.
I kind of have this thing where I am ramming corvettes. I don't know why. By accident.
I'm just warping directly towards the star. I'm going to be turning in a minute.
Into the star. No, not it.
Yeah, we're not flying into the sun today. I've decided that it's a silly thing. As fun as it was. Bit silly. Alright, starting my turn now.
Gemini Station, right?
Thalis Station.
Thalis Station.
Thalis station.
Target hutch, you can just chase him.
Oh, what?
Selecting new target destination.
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put myself about 100 kilometers from Thalis station. Putting the station directly below or in line with Wreath Prime, so attacking from directly above.
Oh, that station is deep inside the atmosphere.
It is, yeah. So put yourselves about 100 kilometers from the station. Form up there, and then move in.
Oh no, it's just my perspective. Not that deep.
I think it actually is pretty low, though. I haven't seen one right in the atmosphere for a while, but
No, it isn't that deep. Just my perspective. It seemed like that.
Oh.
Parallax was low, and I thought,
going
but
on
it's
the
still 5.5.
My speed is like dropping rapidly to 0 when I decelerate. Ooh. That's odd. Gonna have to let Flavie know about that. He was having some issues with the scroll wheel. And I think I'm... yeah. Okay.
I'm there.
Okay, forming up in your position, Lumsar.
Negative.
Great, I lost all my Mark 6 guns.
Why did you lose them all? What?
Yeah, from the engagement before.
Oh. We need repairs from Corvette then, eh? Okay, we have
No,
carrier support here.
I'll go for STVA.
Okay, 2 large targets, 2 cruisers, Martins, and Rodert. Targeting Martins. I think it has a destroyer nearby. So that should be a softer target. So targeting cruiser, Martins. Oh, I'm already at maximum speed. Thanks. The smaller speedometer is kind of making me accelerate much more than I need to.
Muscle memory.
Yeah.
I think just like a little bit bigger would be good.
Yeah, no, this HUD's going to be completely different, so it's significantly different from what's currently in game. All right. Preparing to warp now. Oh, Vomac, your mic is actually quite quiet. I can try manually.
He knows. He
Oh,
knows.
yes.
Yeah, I know. I've done everything I can.
Oh no. Alright, I've boosted you then on my end, so I can hear you now. Okay, warping on Martin's position.
Corvette duo.
I'm gonna warp out about 12 kilometers from target. We inherit velocity now, so... Oof, that was really bad.
Warped right into the cruiser. A nice mine.
I'm gonna lob another one his way.
Got one on K7.
Oh no, this is a bad idea. Did the mine not go off? Oh, there it goes.
Past him, he was on the other side. Woo. Actually pushed him into it.
There he goes.
Okay, targeting tungsten. Sorry for the friendly fire there. Mine is down. Yep, moving away. I got a bit close there.
The swarm.
Yeah, we're kind of... Oh, I have a new destroyer on my 6. Yep. Alright, new target, dilemmas. Oof.
Shields are down.
Okay, target down.
Selecting new target destination.
Okay, we have 2 cruisers below us. I'm gonna turn about. Targeting Wixan.
I'm out of torpedoes.
Yeah, come close to. Who's it this besides me?
Or,
Undercar?
here. Need
Requesting
support.
assistance.
No Rebel Ben was just talking.
Yep.
So I'll drop mines. Get some mines on the field here. I only have 2 left. Try to clip those MK7s.
torpedo.
Next
Roll dirt.
target. Alright, both targets are going down pretty fast.
Bro Dark just died too. Now it's mine. Now I see nothing because so much good. Wow. Switch off that for now, for a bit. Oh, the station in the distance. And the carrier, where's this coming from?
Carrier now, nice.
Stevie has this carrier since like an hour.
Yeah, he's been holding on to that thing for a while now.
It hasn't paid itself off yet.
Last time I had a carrier paid it itself. But it also took more than an hour. So people aren't spawning enough there.
Target.
We have a destroyer, Mohitan. Like Lomsor is targeting him. I'm gonna get over there as well. Though I don't have to go very far.
I only have flag cannons. And now I've lost another one. I'm pretty crippled.
But you have no weapons then, eh?
I have a few flag cannons. But no Mark 67.
Is it 7%?
Oh, I'm getting hit by fighters.
Where are those fighters?
On Rebel Bend.
I'm sending some missiles your way.
Oh, there's one.
I'm dead.
Targeting cruiser, Webbe.
It's all good.
Target
Yeah.
the Webbe.
We got retaliated.
He died.
Webbe. He got scared.
5%, he's going down. Target destroyed.
Those torpedoes are beautiful.
One final target to Keys. Destroyer.
Keys.
Going HUDless. Actually getting hits too.
Oh, that should be a game of HUDless fighters.
It's hard to find. It's a bit small.
Oh, starting to miss. There he goes. Target down. Oh,
I could use a rearm somewhere.
Yeah. Let's see. I've had that there for
Wasn't this a critical
nice.
battle? Apparently not.
It was.
Yeah, so Philip Ayers, there's a comment here in the chat, and this is actually something that has been talked about in quite a few places in our community at the moment. For a lot of the members of the community, we've been around for years and years and years, right? So people have been following us even when there's been no game. So the question of player activity has never really been an issue. But now that we definitely have been in an early access release, there's a concern that we don't have a very strong player base. Part of the reason is that we haven't really had a marketing push yet. Another part of the reason is if we have a massive player base, but the game isn't stable enough to support that player base, we're going to be in worse trouble than where we are right now. So we don't want to say, oh, let's everybody, hey, it's a free game, and then suddenly, but the gameplay isn't there, right? So I mean, there's still development that needs to be done before we could consider it to be a 1.0 release. So early access, like we're definitely not at the point where we're at full release. So like there's still aspects of the gameplay loop that aren't in place. Our core loop is there, but there's still a lot that's going to be changing as we move forward over this next year of development. So the idea that like I see some of the threads and some of the comments that people make, it's like, yeah, I understand how it looks, and I can sympathize with that. But to think that the development is finished is like, that's incorrect. We're pretty much on a weekly update schedule right now. Flavian might be moving that to every couple weeks, depending on how big the patches are. But yeah, current population on servers is definitely low. There's no persistence of any kind. So, like, and there doesn't even log your score. So there's no real incentive for people to keep adding to something that isn't there. So naturally, people aren't going to keep coming back. So as we move forward, those sorts of things are going to be added to the game and should help with the player retention. And yeah, as we keep moving forward. So yeah, don't think that this is all it is, because early access, I guess we're kind of really like a very early access game in that sense. So I'm not too concerned, but yeah, it's also hard to communicate all of that in the I don't know what you guys think, because you guys, there's some of the guys here have been following us for a long time, the guys that are in Discord right now. So
well, I've also read the Steam forum post, and also the forum post from the long-term community members from a few years back that pointed at the problem of a multiplayer game that needs players to be more engaging. And the NPCs hop there a lot, and we're really grateful that we have those here and can enjoy the game even if there's lower player number. But as you mentioned before, like there wasn't a lot of marketing here, and even I agree that even if there were a lot of players, they would just fade.
Yeah, no, we had a marketing plan in place. We were going to pull the trigger on it, but then there were some major issues, like with the input controllers, input devices, some problems there. And then there were just the overall reaction, the comments about like new people jumping into the game were having such a hard time learning. Our drop-off rate, like, unless you stuck it out for about an hour, which a lot of people weren't willing to do. So broadening our market like that, it might have had a net positive long run, but short term it would have been disastrous in my opinion, because those first impressions seem to matter a lot, or they do matter a lot. But just, yeah.
You still have maybe a couple of chances to bring a lot of players. It needs to be prepared well, and there's certain ways to do it.
Yeah, I mean long term too, for modding and other applications.
But still, the game needs the community to be even viable for modding. Sure, if the game is moddable, people will do it, but if there's nobody there to mod it, so for instance, the X games are a good example there, where the community size dictates more how many mods are made. Of course, how moddable it is also a big factor, but that's more secondary, I think, to the community size. Or on the same level at least. But the game definitely has possibility for being technical, and there's not a lot of games out there that have such a multiplayer kind of fashion like we do right now. That's really special. Us in a group, we have the freedom to do the PvP stuff, we have the freedom to do PvE stuff, we have the freedom to group up in any way we want, in bombers and destroyers, and just have the freedom to fly around wherever we want. That's not so normal in many games that you can just do that with that flight model we have in Battlescape.
Yeah,
is nice.
I'm just looking at the time here. I've been streaming for almost I think it's been about just over 2 hours. Is that right? Actually call it here. What I'm running for. Yeah, I'm getting close to 2.5 hours here. For anybody watching right now, or if you're watching the recording of this and you already know, at the beginning of the stream Flavian and I went over some of the most recent updates in his last few patches. A lot of them have been smaller patches. Not a lot of art content from a visual point of view, but a lot of back-end stability stuff, options menu and key binding and stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna close my stream out here. I'll probably be doing another community event in 2 weekends or 2 weekends from now. So not this, not next weekend, but the weekend following. Just because, hopefully, well, depending on when the next patch comes out. If it is next week, there might be another event next week, depending on the scale of the, depending on the scale of the patch. So I'd like to keep the events kind of in step with the updates and releases. Yeah, I know there's, like Icarus Gaming, he said that in the comments. There's quite a few people that are keeping an eye on the game, and it's like, yeah, we're very much aware that there are people watching, and they're interested in seeing where things go. There's a lot of concern, and rightly so, that if it's an early access game, does that mean if I invest in it, it's going to disappear? Like, we don't want to disappear. We want to keep this going. So, and we have long-term plans for the engine as well, so it's not just Battlescape, but obviously Battlescape's success.
From the community side, there, we've been here for years, and
yeah,
you never disappear, really.
No,
I see the new people coming up in the forums, and I just wonder, like, they must have been burned a lot on other groups and other companies. They look forward to a game and they just disappeared. This won't happen here. You aren't lying. You aren't just like the other companies who just say, yeah, we promise you all these things and it's gonna come. It's something. You say what you want, you think you can do, and most of the time you do even more than that. Many of the patches that have been in the past, I've been often surprised with the content in there.
Yeah.
Because it was never mentioned. For instance, Toby eye tracking was mentioned with Flavin today. He never, like, maybe it came up once before.
Yeah.
It never was mentioned before. Not a lot. Maybe I forgot now, but I have good memory on this project, usually.
Yeah, Flavin's been putting in a lot of effort. So he regularly surprises us with updates and things he's been adding. He's got a pretty efficient schedule. He's the only one coding full-time right now. So just keeping that in mind as well. But hey, we're still moving forward. This is turning into like a hangout and chat stream. I've completely faded here. I didn't get much sleep last night, so this is kind of turning into a casual chill. Anyways, yeah, there's definitely potential. Like the fun right now is player organized. We need to build those social tools in games so that people can get into that more easily, more effectively. We're just kind of destroying Thalis Station right now, slowly. Hey, it's destroyed.
There it goes.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to close out my stream then. Thanks to everybody that's been supporting us up to this point and continuing forward. You can follow us on social media and post updates to the Facebook page. And I post on Twitter fairly regularly. Well, I used to be fairly regular. I need to become more regular again. So follow us there. If you're not on our Discord channel, definitely jump over there. We've got links on the forums to that. Let me see if I can just complete that. No, it's not going to save the chat, is it? Yeah, it will. Just pull that up. Discord server. That's where everybody kind of hangs out. So it's quiet intermittently, but we get these flurries of activity, which is quite nice.
He has been sacrificed.
Negative.
Let's just grab a link to the Discord server thread on our forums. I'll just post that there. And I'll see you guys online. And thanks to everybody that joined me in the event today. That's some good PvP action. Alright. I'm gonna close out the stream. Yes, that is what I'm doing.
Thanks, Hutch.
Alright, thanks. Cheers, everyone.